over it. Both teams in the middle of the table, as we will see in a short time. And this game, especially for Olimpiana after getting their first win of this season's Basketball Champions League last week, a crucial game in the quest for postseason play. Here's the schedule for Group D in the regular season, game day 5, with Petrol Olimpija and Besiktas at home. And Besiktas are currently in play against Bologna. A huge game for Besiktas, one of the most successful teams in the regular season in recent years, struggling with a 1-3 start to the regular season. The same record as Petrol Olimpija. As we can see here on the standings, this group is tight to say the least. Obviously Bologna and probably with the 4-0 record, great start for them. Strasbourg with 3-1 in a nice position, but then after that 2-2, and then a lot of teams on 1-3. So as you'd expect in the Basketball Champions League, it's every game has something resting on it. No easy night, no gimme of a game. You've got to go out and earn the wins. And for Neptunas, their 2 wins have come at home, yet to get a win on the road, but they've been close in those games. And with their current league form in Lithuania being so strong, this roster that sits 8-1 in the Lithuanian league, currently in second place after a big win over Litas from Vilnius at the weekend. This team has aspirations to break into the top 2 in Lithuania, and having made the playoffs in the first two Basketball Champions League, would love to make the Final Four. Well, Petrol Olimpija, their roster, Scotty Reynolds in the lineup for his 3rd game in the Basketball Champions League this season. Marvin Jones, the big man, 2 meters 13. A lot of experience on this Petrol Olimpija team. Have had the 1 loss at home against unbeaten Kraków in the Slovenian league. 1-3 record, and got their first win in Ostend on the road last week. And surely that will give them the confidence to build going forward in the regular season. Well, Gildikas, the captain, first man out for Neptunas. Skochelina, by no means full, but it's a beautiful basketball arena, one of the spiritual homes, if you want, of European basketball. And Neptunas Klaipeda, as you say, trying to break the mold of Lithuanian basketball, dominated for so many years by Zalgiris and Lietuvos Litas. Neptunas trying to break into that top 2. Big win, as we say, over Litas at the weekend. Double-digit win. Petrol Olimpija announced to the crowd. Well, Scotty Reynolds has got a huge part to play. Jan Span, one of the heroes of last week's win on the road, 23 points was his haul in Belgium. And they're going to look for Span to continue that type of form from the perimeter. Vastly experienced team at Olimpija. One of the great traditional basketball programs. 9 times they've won the Slovenian league. They are the current Slovenian champions, having won the 2018 version of the Slovenian Championship. They have been the champions in the Adriatic League, were second in as recently as 2011. But their flagship bearer for Slovenian basketball for so many years in European competition. Trying to re-establish some of those former glories. So two teams with very different histories, but both teams with an aspiration to have very similar futures. Winning silverware at home and being competitive in the Basketball Champions League. Both teams could be realistic post-season qualifiers. Crucial for Olimpija to get the home court win and put themselves on a 2 and 3 footing, get them back into contention for the top 4 spot. .20 win at the weekend for Slovenia. It's pushed them on to 3-1, third in the Slovenian league. Klaipeda, as we say, currently top the league in Lithuania with an 8-1 record. Exactly the same as Zalgiris, but most importantly, breaking into the top 2. Here are the 3 officials, the third team on the floor for this evening's game. Mr. Horizov from Bulgaria, Sikic from Albania, and Mr. Baki from Turkey will take charge of what I think is going to be a tough one. Statistically, there is hardly anything to choose between these two teams. If anything, Olimpija rebound the ball better, and that, if it's a tight game, is normally the decisive stat number. But this has tight one written all over it. Going to get a look at the starting lineup shortly. And Klaipeda, Carl Weaver at the shooting guard spot and Jirai Grant at the power forward spot. Those two are going to have to be very point productive this evening for Coach Masvitas. It's an academic exercise for Lithuanian basketball coaches. It's a study in how to coach the game, both technically, player management-wise, and these guys are well up to the task. Marvin Jones starts at the center spot for Petrol Olimpija. Jan Spam at the point, and the two big men with Velovic on the inside, and they're going to pound it. Bohan Radlovic on the inside for Coach Matic. So the intent in the starting lineup is clear. It's how well they match up at the defensive end that could decide whether that works or not. Well, the gym is not full. Let's not kid ourselves at all, but one of the things you have when you come to this part of the world is almost an examination in front of a very, very knowledgeable set of spectators. It's an education to be at games in this gym. Expect this one to be absolutely no different. ...2013 Eurobasket was, the finals were held in this facility. Great atmosphere then. Some of these players are just a couple of weeks away from the next round of World Cup qualifiers. Coming down to the sharp end of qualifying for the 2019 World Cup. Crucial games in the November window. But that's for a few weeks' time. For right now, it's game day 5 of the Basketball Champions League. Wherever you're joining us from, welcome to Ljubljana. Ljubljana in the white. And Neptunas Klaipeda in the blue will have the first possession. Williams gets them into the half court, pick and pop type action. As Grant outside, gets it on a little give and go, goes up strong for the strong finish. Dre Grant just throws it down. And the Olimpija defense was just AWOL. Into the half court, on the outside. They look inside, expected to spend a lot of time going in. Ball's knocked away, recovered. 5 on the possession. Jones into the lane with a runner for 2 is no good. But great effort on the glass. Tremendous work by Radlovic. That's the first play of the game. A little highlight time to get us underway. Spam will move it on. The quick release on the 3 is sweet. Jesus Shannon, the Ukrainian, he's young, but he's confident. Going to the inside again. Grant trying to go to work. Going baseline, needs a pass, finds one. Open 3 is released. It's good, and 1. Inside, outside, Masiulis knocks it down. And the soft foul will give him a chance for the extra. Four-point play, and Neptunas with a strong start, lead it 6-3. Jones will move it on. Shaw looks at his options, puts it on the floor, tries to break to the middle, does, and kicks. Open 3 in the corner is buried. Inside, outside. Sweet on the penetration, and the 3 is just knocked down. Turnover the other way. Olimpija have a chance to run. Shannon has it. Route to the hoop is protected, but will not be denied. Gets to the lane, goes up, second move, wraps the pass, turns it over. Defensive serious by Klaipeda. Going at it in the block, spin, second move, going up in traffic for 2, and it's good. And tough move. Kisalou just gets the 2. Tough move, good defensive effort. Shaw has it. Stops, fires up the 3. The rainbow like is way short. Defensive rebound is collected and a chance for run. Weeder with the rebound. Nice pass. Oh, superb execution. Tough finish by Grant. He just found himself at the circle. Nice bounce pass. Tough finish. We got a timeout as Olimpija call one early as they trail here 10-6.
Hey, pick on the side, it was a switch. Okay, but aggressive, hey, again, we can won't fall. No crazy shots, attack them in baseball. If not, screen, attack, if not, Kyle, if not, stagger, play till then. And after this, let's go simply, horn side, flame is here, I'm gonna have you. One side, from this side, that's attack, it looks like they go like, step out. Attack, step out, the short from one side. Stand at one side. Let's go.
Olimpija on the end line after the timeout. Klaipeda, a little soft pressure. Spam will get it into the half court. Oh, great defensive effort. They recover it, fortunately. 4 on the clock. Penetration, finger roll for 2 is good. Great recognition by Lazic. Goes to 5 personal. Whistle on the play as Weaver looked to reverse the ball. Oh, it's a tough out-of-bounds play. Great little cut. As Kilisius gets the 2. Well, they've called a blocking foul on Grant, which is a little harsh. So, Isu Chenon or inbound. Spam gets it, thinks about the quick release, turns it down. Step backs, takes the tough 3, is short. Defensive rebound is hauled in by Masiulis. Great effort down the defensive end. Spam got a piece, but the ball will stay with Neptunas. Oh, Grant does a great job staying with the play. Can't get it to drop, but the ball will stay with Neptunas. Juraj Grant just does not know when to quit. Oh, defensive rebound as a team for Ljubljana. Spam has it. Looks at his options. Will take the ball screen to the middle. She goes upstairs. Nice pass. There's a walk on the end of the play. Yep. Shuffled his feet. Great idea. Throw it into the space beyond the defense. Then just didn't really get his feet set. There's the little walk. Lorenzo Williams into the half court. Oh, and another throwdown. Juraj Grant with some attitude. All 6 have been above the ring. Tough finish. Marvin Jones just went to sleep on the weak side. Then puts it on the floor, gets to the middle, spins, tries to drop the pass inside, but turns it over. Mrzabisic, such an experienced individual. Another turnover. It's been a really messy first quarter. Mid-range jump shot is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Carl Weaver. Early post entry. As he's fouled. Neptunas on the end line. Williams has it. Whistle on the play. Lazic is charged with a personal. That puts them on the penalty. Well, Bezic is fouled, and he got him behind the backboard. You don't need to foul him down there. Dikis picks up the personal. He's behind the backboard. He did bump him behind there a little further. Bezic on the free throw line. Doesn't make the second. Defensive rebound, and Weaver's having a great night on the glass. Little double team. They get it out and stretch it. Well, there's a foul. He just waited forever. Should be on the floor. Asicek gets the first. There it goes, 2 for 2. Last 4 minutes of the first period, it's been a good level to start with. Oh. Well, wide open three, why not? Doesn't drop the three. Foul on a loose ball. Spam looks like he's going to be charged with the personal. Second one is no good. Scotty Reynolds. It's his first real chance to impose what he wants on this team. Back at the free throw line. Every foul now committed by Petrol Olimpija will send Neptunas to the free throw line. He goes 2 for 2. Back out to a 6-point margin. With just over 3 minutes to go. Off the high screen, pick and pop. They look about the three, put it on the floor, get to the far side of the ring with the left hand for 2. Pretty finish. Great read on the defense. Vicious just ghosted past the defense. 2.5 to go in the first. Neptunas trying to open out this lead. Oh, great work on the glass again on the inside. Again, another look at it. The mid-range is no good, but again, they keep it alive. Ruskas, and the ball still belongs, with 2.2 seconds on the clock, still belongs to well, he waited and waited and waited. It's long. Offensive rebound again. Klaipeda spending a lot of time on defense at the end of this first period. Nice second move for 2 is good. Off the ball screen, a little soft. Reynolds has it, gives it up. Zimenez goes to the inside, can't get it to drop, chases his own rebound and is just hunted out of it. Jombrauskas. Jombrauskas puts it on the floor, down the middle, left hand's blocked unceremoniously. Chance to run 3-on-1. Reynolds doesn't need anybody, gets the 2. That's a great effort on the boards, and that'll do it for the end of the first. And Neptunas got out early and maintained the lead. They lead at 24-17. Some highlights from both teams. You're going to get to see that, but here's the confirmation of the first quarter. Petrol Olimpija trail 17-24 over Neptunas Klaipeda. Olimpija just 29% inside the two-point range. And that's been their Achilles heel, but 4 from 7 has bailed them out. Well, Gerard Grant was one of the stories of that first half. Those 3 huge throwdowns really did establish an attitude from this Neptunas lineup. Olimpija will have it at the start of this second period. They trail 17-24 at home. Cannot be dropping home games if you have aspirations for postseason play. Reynolds looks inside. Now he needs a pass. Nice lift on the weak side here by Laborinic. Reynolds stops, fires up the 3, is way off. Defensive rebound is collected. Grant again, almost stolen, just about recovered in the end. Wrapped it round, look out. Well, they had to settle for just the 2. Up the floor again for Neptunas. Really trying to make the most of this really super start at the start of the second quarter. 9-point advantage. Quick release on the 2 is no good. Bezic can't get the rebound. Chance for Neptunas to run again. 5-on-4 break. They take the 3. It's good. And Neptunas have come out at the start of the second quarter on fire. Olavišķis has come down with the 3. Gets his feet set. Strokes it in transition. That one's in the book. We've got a timeout early in the second quarter, and Olimpija have to talk it over.
Scotty, Miha on the top. Dražen, Rebak, sak na svojoj strani. Okay? Watch number 9. The watch number 13. Stop. Teammates previsoko gorna posta. And we got four small fouls. First possession. You ready for the shot? So, and the third time, let's go shoulder 3. Давай.
Well, Neptunas looking for their first win on the road in this season's Basketball Champions League. Have started this second quarter of real intent. Olimpija just need to settle, spend some time with the ball, look to pound it inside. They have some real advantage on the inside. It's on the inside, seals and throws it down himself. Grant just was sealed deep, and that was a roll back the years move for Bezic. The 33-year-old, 2'15", used every single centimeter. The three is gone, is down and one again. Delinkaitis with the three, but foul in the jump shooter. Just the cardinal sin. Butnic fouls on the three-point line. It wasn't even that hard a foul. Chance to make it a 14-point game, which they do. No need to panic here for Petrol Olimpija. Just work their way back in the game. But you've got to love the way Neptunas have started this. Both ends of the floor. Really forcing Olimpija to really work to get anything in the half court. Got a whistle on the plate. Again, Bezic is becoming a real factor now. Well, turned over out of bounds. Great effort defensive. Delinkaitis goes up. And one again. This will be the third extra for Neptunas in this first half. 2 threes have been fouled on the release. And then they'll turn another opportunity here, the more traditional and one. And a chance to make this an 17-point game. Bezic is fouled as he tried to get the ball on the roll. Delinkaitis with the personal. Oh, the rainbow-like, and Bezic just cleans up on the glass, and as athletic as Grant is, he did not box out, and that's all Miro Bezic needed, just an invitation. Get your hands up on the box out, 15-point game. And Kiddis goes up with a little rainbow-type shot. One Carlos Navarro teardrop impersonation, and Delinkaitis gets the two. Superstar here by Neptunas. That's shooting the lights out. Three is gone. Is good. Lepornik gets the three. And they need a lot more of that. Delinkaitis comes off the screen. Looks at his option. He traveled. No call. In the corner. Wide open for the three. Is short defensive rebound. Bezic is all over the stat line at the moment. Olimpija just got to hang in here. They trail full team. Plenty of time left in the second quarter. Open for three is long. Defensive rebound is chased down and collected. And Beliankauskas will get the stat. Pick and pop, turned over, recovered, and then turned over. And then Olimpija need a lot more of that. Better defensive effort. Really rotated into the passing lane on the switch. Spam goes to Bezic on the inside, and he's at the ring again. Bezic just throws down another one. And Bezic is like a stats magnet at the moment. Comes down with defensive rebound. Ball's pushed in transition. Second move off the glass for 2 is good. Nice little run here by Olimpija. Closes it to 10. Mescek gets the 2. And Klaipeda take the timeout as you get a replay. Mirza Bezic, who has just lit it up in the last few minutes, has carried his team back into this. Neptunas take the timeout. They lead it by 10.
If you're scared, still pass to them and let them play. Stop this bullshit. It's not losing, it's still running. They want to play their game. It's not working for us. You're still running like crazy. Don't set nothing. 2-3 times you're playing bullshit. Naskok. Blaž, naskok. Naskok. Ne more on sam skakati po 4. Še 2 malo faula imamo. Ajde, idemo čvrsto. Njega probajte. Baš Williamsa, probaj ga na desno stranu usmerjati. Ja nisam rekao sad. Ampak ko gre čez, probajte ga na desno roko usmerjati. Petrol!
So Olimpija up the floor. A little token pressure after the timeout. 5:30 to go in the half. And Neptunas into the half court. Second move off the left hand is soft touch for 2, and Galdikas gets the 4th point of the game. Wow, the bank is open. Local knowledge. He knew the bank to go to get the 2 late at night. Bushnik gets the 2. It's back to 10. And the percentages that Neptunas have put up in this first half, impressive to say the least. Nearly 60% from the field. They still lead by 10. Just going to stay in touch. There's a blocking foul on the floor before the shot. Great lift, great execution. Masiulis gets the 3. And at the moment, it's a great offensive exhibition by Neptunas. Glazan Bubsnich. Quick release on the pull-up 3 is good. Wow. Bonik again demonstrating his offensive talent. But because of the efficiency of Neptunas, the 3 is they need the 3 to keep the margin at 10. Oh, I just opened right up for the easy 2. Took an eternity to make the play. But no one on the help side at all. Easy 2 points.
Menjava pri Petrol Olimpiji na počitek odhaja kapitan Mirza Begić, 7 točk. Namesto njega na parketu Bojan Radulović. Pri gostih v igri Viselius in Delinkaitis. Osebna napaka Personal foul, Denikaitis. Denikaitis 9 točkami, prvi strelec Neptuna za 3 posebne napake.
Sideline possession. Spam has it, comes off the high screen, looks at his options. We'll get a reposition. Velovic on the inside, doesn't get a look at all. The three is gone. Buried from the corner. Mumnic gets the three, almost get the turnover. And one, they've given up another and one play. Masiulis just curled to the far side of the ring. Everybody on the wrong side, gets it, scores, and Bubnic picks up the second foul and another opportunity to build on this lead for Neptunas. Last 3 minutes of this first half. Jake drops it inside. There's a foul on the play. That'll be shooting two. Really did have control of the offense. Masiulis just should have had the discipline not to reach. To make it a 10-point game. Looking inside, go bounce pass to the low block. The little push with the left hand, and it's good. They're going to take the and one. And Olimpija doing a great job here of working their way back into this. Now Bornik gets the two, will go to the free throw and already has double digits for himself. Really a big contributor to the way this this Olimpija lineup has just dug in. Makes the extra, gets it to single digits. Dombrowskis gets into the half court. Well, they faked the shot and went with a crazy looking pass. And then they all want to talk about it. For a team that's up 9, you'd have thought they'd be a little bit more positive of themselves. Big 2 minutes in this game. It may only be 2 minutes to the half, but if Olimpija can build some momentum and go in just 5 down, they'll be very happy. Trailed by 18 at one point in this first half. Monic can't get it to drop. Chance to run the other way for mid-range 2 is sweet. Wow, nice arc. Weaver picks up his 4th personal and gets it back to a double-digit lead. You've got so many weapons, Neptunas. To the layup for 2, and all of a sudden no one's playing any defense as Spam picks up his first 2 points on the night. Whistle on the play.
Pride informação na paketu menjavatelj pri Petrol Olimpiji na mjesto Radulovića, ponovili Mirza.
Bezic is back to close out the half. His team trail 11 but have the basketball. Oh, he tried to get to the far side of the ring, couldn't get the finish. Chance to go the other way. In the half court, trying to work their way back. Strong finish. Last 16 seconds of the half. In the lane, they'll get a drop, and that'll do it. So after a game and a half of fluctuating fortunes for both teams, the half time, with Klaipeda having a 9-point lead. So there's the confirmation, 47-56 at the half. Set up nicely. It's a nice cushion though for Klaipeda as they attempt to put some distance between them and the teams struggling for qualification. Statistically, Neptune is shooting the ball a little bit better from two, but Olimpija having more success from the three-point line. 19 rebounds is pretty much all you need to know. So only a hard time. 4 turnovers, that's good. There's no need for them. There's both teams taking good care of the basketball. Napornik's been exceptional. Masiulis for Neptunas leads them with in the scoring department. but it's a great start for Neptunas on the road. 56-47, they lead it, looking for their first away win in Group D of the regular season in the Basketball Champions League. Could not have had a better start. Lead 56-47, 9-point advantage. They can see that first away win, looking them straight in the eye. They've got to come out in the second half and just take that. Well, we're going to get some highlights of that first half. We'll be back shortly for the second half. This one, expect Olimpija to come back in this one strong. We'll see you shortly for the second half.
še dve članice skupine Green Ladies za izpad v drugem krogu. Čestitke in še veliki finale. Sta pripravljena 3-4-1, let's go! In imamo zmagovalca prvega plešočega zvodene žoge krilega jajca okrog stola, skratka strašno nogometnega ligo. Bravo, čestitke. Športni paket košarkarskega kluba Petrol Olimpija pripada zmagovalcu, žal imena ne vem, ampak se ima ni pomembno toliko. Dajmo en aplavz za prvega zmagovalca prve gradne igre tovrstne sheme. Tudi vsi ostali so prišli na svoj račun z objemanji čestitkami članice plesne skupine Green Ladies.
Can't get it comfortable, that's right. Anyone get it comfortable, got it on a third. And it's like the woman that's off. Well, welcome back. Stoichi Arena in Ljubljana. Both teams back out on the floor. And the story of that first half, just a phenomenal offensive performance by Neptunas, shooting the ball 61% conversion rate, 68% from 2, 44 from 3. Now, like, it's not as if Ljubljana, Olimpija have played poorly. You know, they've shot the ball 58% and 54% respectively. They've given up a few too many offensive rebounds, which is really the difference maker in terms of stat on that first half. And points off turnovers has been a big, big factor. 7-2 in terms of an advantage for Neptunas here on the road. So 4 turnovers apiece. It's just that on 3 of those turnovers, Neptunas have scored. So very efficient in turning offense into defense. So they are in a strong position, 9-point advantage, but can they continue to shoot the ball at that type of rate? So the issue at the defensive end for both teams, really. Both teams have got to come up with a way to try and get those field goal percentages down to a manageable number. Both teams have shot the ball very, very well. But you'd expect both coaches to be spending some time at the half talking about how they can limit those percentages.
Pred nami ulica Kritička Dina, Basketball Champions League, pozvání Petrol Olimpije u Belgiji. Imamo male spodbude za stimulacijo in ugodne za dodatno energijo košarkarjem Petrol Olimpije. Po polčasu Neptunas Klaipeda vodi za 9 točk. Pred petkami domači Reno, Sano,
Here we go then, start of the third quarter. And Neptunas with a first look at it in the half court. It's all about defense at both ends. Which team will turn in a better performance in the second half defensively? The long 2 is off for Juraj Grant. Scotty Reynolds has got to get himself going. Bezic down low, turnover. He's already double teamed. They've got to go to the wing. Lorenzo Williams will kick it. Williams takes the sideline ball screen. Pick and pop. Open for 3 is off. Great work. Grant on the glass again. He's fouled on the way back up, and he started the game imposing himself on it at the offensive end and does it again on the glass. Comes up the offensive rebound, will go to the free throw line. Shannon picks up his first foul. Two for two from Grant from the line. extension on the defense. Weaver picks it up early. Let's check. We'll move it on. Lipstick. Reynolds crosses over, gets in the lane, floats it to the wing. Shanley's open, but again blocked. Great scramble by Lorenzo Williams to get a piece of that. 2.1 on the possession. And Neptunas' energy coming out of the locker room is exceptional. Well, Reynolds does he have to fire up the big one, takes the prayer, gets nothing, chance to run the other way. Weaver has it, looks down low. Move to the inside is sweet. And Kasilius gets the 2, and it's a great, great start by Neptunas, back out to a 13-point advantage. And there's no way that Olimpija need that to grow. Shannon has it. Looks inside, Bezic wants, they're gonna step off. Shannon's gotta be a threat, feels the double team, knocked away, and no one moved. And Bezic looks at his teammates, and the double team came, and he had no pass option at all. Just under 5 seconds on the possession. Well, they settle for the 3. It's off. Defensive rebound cannot be controlled. Ball's knocked out, and a 14-second reset for Olimpija. They've got to tick this scoreboard over. Oh, nice move to the middle, and they blow the layup. Bubnic just couldn't get it to drop. And Neptunas space it. Move to the middle is strong. And Kiseljuice will go to the free throw line with a chance to make this a 15-point advantage. And that's not a good place to be if you're Petrol Olimpija. Lazic checks in. 14-point margin. Neptunas up the floor, just trying to slow the possession, trying to take time out of the possession, not really getting after it. They took a tough one and made a tough one. Wow. Mischek comes down with a 2, but felt like everybody was on his arms. Olimpija extend the defense. Weaver has it. Oh, quick spin to the baseline. And Grani's blocked, gets it back, 7 on the possession. Nice pass. And that one is just react faster than your opponent. They were just on it so much quicker than Olimpija's defense. Judas gets the 2. Reynolds looks inside. There's a war going on down there. Bezic wants it, there's too much help. Going baseline, in the lane, goes with a little soft push, is no good. Great offensive rebound and putback is good. Lazic works hard on the glass and gets 2. And they still only trail by 12. The impression is they're down by more than 12. They're still right in this. three is no good. Bezic brings it down. Chance for Olimpija to get this to single digits. Lazic. Oh, they just turned it over. Sloppy turnover. Mid-court foul. Marvin Jones is going to check in for Olimpija. No need to panic here for Olimpija, but they need stops. Almost just to prove to themselves they can get stops. Defense by Lazic. Chance to run here. 5-on-4 if Bezic gets it down the floor. Trundling down the lane, and great defensive effort by Lorenzo Williams. Just knocks it out of bounds. Turns a very difficult situation into a manageable one. Bezic with a throwdown, but the whistle had gone. This need a check. The penetration, Reynolds, nice find. There's the foul, should be on one. Naponix checks in for the Slovenian club as Bezic tries to get this into single digits, which he can't do. Still at 10. Williams into the half court. Wow, that's a hometown ring if ever you've seen one, but it's the away team who get the two. Reynolds, who's yet to become a factor here. Bezic wants, he's in open, he doesn't get. And Reynolds is going to get a travel call as he slips on the circle. Williams will wrap it. Strong move to the glass for two is good. Savicius gets the two, back out to 14. It's got to be a relentless comeback. Possession by possession. You cannot miss two in a row. Well, they take the prayer at the end of the clock and they don't get a chance to run here. Numbers down the floor. Oh, there's a travel. Lorenzo Williams slows it down. Fires a three of his own. It is sweet from beyond the arc. Timeout for Olimpija. It was looking good. They got it back to 10. It's back out to 17 on a 7-0 run for Neptunas, underlined by the three.
Hey, in defense, we don't exist. We don't exist in defense. Whatever they want, they do. Whatever they want. Only one team foul. Let's go the same.
Давай.
First of all. Let's go one more time. Hold down. Four. Oscar from here. Set a good screen. You can go high. Pick and pop one time. Simas at the second. You go to the inside. Seal. Thomas, you play. If no shots, one more time. Play. Good screen. Good screen. Attack.
Давай, come on.
Oh, fumbling on the baseline and a turnover. It's exactly what Olimpija need. They trail 17. And again, Neptunas show enough pressure to take time out of the 24-second shot clock. Bezic gets it down low for the first time in the half, has a one-on-one coverage, goes up and one. And that's why they've gone back to Bezic as soon as he had one-on-one coverage. Gets the two, will go to the free throw line for the extra. First time they've left it one-on-one, no guard drop, no rotation from the help side. And Bezic just destroys the defense. Back to full team. They've just got to get over that 10-point hump. It's a great way to beat the press. And one. You go up, you get it to 14, you press. You cannot give a layup up. And then to compound it, I think that's the 5th and one play on the game that Olimpija have given up. No box out, great offensive rebound. Now they're going to go to work in the block. Ball's knocked away. Tough finish. Absolutely phenomenal finish by Deliankaitis. They ship it wide open. Span for three. Needs to get hot. And does. And Span with a three. 5 points personal. He's got to find the ball open more. Deliankaitis has it outside. Looks at some action underneath. Oh, Bezic just played it superbly. Just gave no room for the lob. Slavinskas takes one for the team in transition. Not far off being unsportsmanlike that. Penolix gets it back. Will take the ball screen from Bezic. Bounce pass for Span for three. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot three. Chance to get it back to a 12-point game. Liakauskas picks up the personal. .12 game. Jens Spahn with 5 points personal back-to-back. Oh, there's a double touch. Chance to make this a 10 or an even better 9-point game. It's coming, here comes Bezic again. Goes to 14 points personal, we're at 10. Can they get a stop and get over the hump? Got a whistle, Billy Liakauskas tried to go down to Grant, turnover. So a real opportunity now. Again, Bezic gets it on the inside, one-on-one, no help coming. He finds the open man. Great finish. Petrol just turned the corner, soft touch. Under 1:30 to go in the third. 6-point game, 8-point game now. Whistle on the plate. Liakauskas picks up the personal because they are in the penalty. Neptunas gets the first. This will make it a 12-point game. Big possession for Neptunas. They trail, or they lead by 10. They're just going to keep Olimpija in that double-digit territory. Grant inside, blocked again, and Bezic comes up with another positive stat. into the half court. Still that 10-point margin. Last possession of the third. Williams has it. And there's a whistle on the play, and with 3.1 seconds to go, Lorenzo Williams will pick himself up off the floor, and you really shouldn't care how close they were or not to stealing the ball. There didn't look a lot in it, but first one is good. Lorenzo Williams, solid from the free throw line. Get it away with no time on the clock. It's short. And then he'll do it for the third. And there it is at the end of the three. Klaipeda have an 80-68 margin. It's been around that for the whole of the third. They just need to extend the run a little bit. Olimpija, they're still shooting 61 and 42 against 66 and 43. Both teams having great percentages from the field. Here we go then. Can Petrol Olimpija at home overcome the 12-point margin in the fourth quarter? Jens Spam, surely he's got to become a factor if they're going to go and do that. Offensive foul called. That's not a great way to start. Lazic is charged with the offensive foul. He will sit. Neptunas really shouldn't try to just protect it. And why would they if they get the easy out of bounds too? That's the second time they've scored off that play. Bubnic gets the two. Back to 14. Bonic gets the 2. Turns down the screen for a clear out. The 3 is off. Defensive rebound pulled in. Williams picks up the personal. You just want to see Neptunas just relax a little here, get Olimpija under that 10-point margin to see how they react. They've been close on their trips. This could be their first win away from Slovenia. Chance to run. Oh, well, it starts to go your way. It really starts to go your way. Mischek gets the 3, back to 11. They need a stop right now. Lorenzo Williams has it in the half court. All that action off that down screen has been productive all night. Wide open on the glass is Grant. You can't understand how or why, given his performance in the first half. 13-point margin. Oh, the ball fake was tremendous. They blow the layup. Those are the shots they just did not miss in the first half. Because Sujevic just could not get it to drop. Oh, now it's back to 10. They keep knocking on the door. And the ball will be retained. Neptunas trying to tick it over. Just under 6 to go, and they're hanging around Olimpija. They trail 10. A stop and a score would just bring the crowd in here, which is lost in this huge arena, but the three from the corner is off. Got to secure the rebound, Bezic does. Weaver with the foul.
Prilika se ekipi Delikantis ponovno na parketu namesto Weaverja. 5 minut 43 do konca tekme, Neptunas vodi za 10. Mesiček na 2 prosta metra.
Just the reloaded one. It's under 10. And they're up the floor. Can't give an easy one up. On the inside, second move, leans in, goes with the left hand, doesn't get the roll. Olimpija dodge another bullet. Jump hook is no good. Good defensive effort. You've got to give so much credit to Gordikas there defensively. Can they take advantage of that turnover? They trail 8 with the basketball. Mischek gonna get it again. Mischek goes to 16 personal. It's a 6-point game. It's right there now for Petrol Olimpija. A little hang time with the left hand. Gets the tough-looking two-pointer away. Neptunas take the timeout.
One more good foul. It's very important. 6 points different. Some bad situation make foul.
Samo s tim, ja. Ej, a pick and roll za Williamsa. Pazi, če gre desno, pocket pass ali pa šut. Ti mu greš od spodi, če vidiš, da imaš nisko žogo, mu greš od spodi. Ali šut gor. Ne se mu preveč odmikati, bori zraven njega. Olimpija.
Williams will advance it. Gets it into the half court. Go down low. That's great defense. Oh, great work on the glass, though. And right from minute one, Grant has been a huge factor on the glass. Goes to 16 points personal. It's all been around the ring for Dry Grant. Deep, deep three is way short. And Grant gets the defensive rebound. Under 4 to go. And that'll be a reaching foul. Wow, great pass. There's a foul on the way up. Grant will go to the free throw line, and everybody just got frozen looking at the ball. Besic picks up the foul. Chance to make this a double-digit lead again. Goes 0 for 2. What a board, though. Great work on the offensive glass by Masiulis. Grant has it down low. Goes up. Oh! And just throws it down again. That'll be the 5th dunk of the night for Grant. Goes to 16 personal. And the defensive effort has just drained out of Petrol Olimpija. 18 second chance points. Been a crucial factor. Besic gets it inside. Baseline is fouled, and that will put Neptunas into the penalty. Timeout for Olimpija on the floor. They just have to score on this possession, get it to a manageable number, get stops, and see if they can finally get over the hump. They've got it to 6.
Mirza, Zayana. No, Thomas, allow the screen. This pass back to Lorenzo. Jay, ball pick, you roll down. Chase ball, shoot it. Come up for the shot. No shot pass inside.
End-line possession for Petrol Olimpija. They have to go long. Turnover. Great defensive effort. 3 minutes to go. Williams has it. Turns the corner. Comes up. Tries to manufacture a shot. Ball goes out of bounds. And Petrol Olimpija will have it. Still there for the home club. 10-point margin, 3 minutes pretty much to go. The score and a stop, the game is very much alive. Whistle on the play. Offensive foul called. Not what you needed. Bezic is the man called for the personal. Takes the ball screen and moves it on. Williams tries to turn the corner again. They've had a lot of productivity from him on that play. Ball's reversed, he attacks it. People are sealing positions. And great effort, great recovery by Meschik. Well, it's the foul, which is again off balance on the closeout. And any opportunity is disappearing fast here for Petrol Olimpija. This is almost icing the game time. Almost, but not quite. Still plenty of time. It's 3 from 3 from the line. That makes it a 13-point game. And Petrol Olimpija have just run out of ideas in these last 2 minutes or so trying to chase this. They got it to 6 and then haven't been able to convert. It's now or never time offensively. Bezic, nice pass, easy 2. All about the pass, great cut away from the basketball, gets the 2. And Samanic gets on the end of that pass to make it a 11-point game. Under 2 to go. Oh, turnover. They get the score, they get the stop. Now they've got to turn the stop into points. Oh, they thought about the 3, turned it down. They've got to go quick. They've got no time to go slow. Good second step for 2. And Lapone gets the penetration to the hoop to get it back to 9. 1:30 to go. Just a 3-possession game. Breaks to the keyway, goes with a floater for 2. Super little finish. Bielskas gets the 2. Back out to a double-digit game. They slip the screen. Spin baseline, foul on the play. He'll go to the line because Neptunas are in the penalty. Lucas Samanic. Chance to get this back into single digits. First of the throws is good, gets it to 10. This will get it to a 3-possession game. Stop, score, stop, score. And they're there. They've got the 3-point shooting ability to get back in a hurry, but they needed that. Well, at a time just ebbing away now. 12-point margin for Neptunas. They've been exceptional this evening. Spam, who after last week's heroics has been kept pretty quiet. The 3 is no good. Ball kept alive. Spam will recover it. The 3 is gone. is good. It'll get it back to 9, but there's only 17 seconds as Laporinik goes on to 22 points personal. And now Neptunas looking to get the last shot. Points difference in this group could be really meaningful. Pass to the inside, the ball is blocked. 1.5 to go on the game. Well, they're going to get the 2. Oh, they blow the 2. That may be important later in the group. But all that matters at the moment is that Neptunas Klaipeda have come here to Ljubljana and inflicted a 97-88 defeat on Petrol Olimpija. Neptunas will move 2 games clear of Petrol Olimpija in the standings in Group D. And look, a team at the moment in superb form. Offensively, they were just absolutely superb. Very efficient, shot the ball incredibly well. And once in front, controlled the tempo, took care of the basketball, and were very, very productive across the roster. Well, Petrol Olimpija walk off in a little dejectedly, but they ran into a real juggernaut of a performance by Neptunas. They shot the ball 61% and 35% across the game. Stats-wise, in terms of made field goals, in terms of percentages, they probably slightly had the edge, but 12 advantage on the glass, 15 offensive rebounds from Neptunas was a huge factor. Both teams took care of the ball pretty well, but Neptunas on the inside and physically just dominated the game from the opening tip. Delianikides had 20 points on the road, 9 rebounds for Grant, just 1 away from a double-double. Superb performance by him. He was a factor around the ring. At least 4, if not 5 dunks in his points. There is Grant with his 16 points. Bezic was good, but the adjustment made at halftime in terms of sending people to Dublin really did give Klaipeda the opportunity to just build a bigger advantage, bigger buffer for, as everybody knows, there will be runs in the game. And when it came, there was just enough of, they built a big enough lead to absorb it. Well, that will really help the cause for post-regular season play for Klaipeda. That'll push them on to 3 and 2. And will at least retain their position as the 4th place team. Could, if Strasbourg lose later on, could in fact move them up into 3rd place. So they are a tough team to guard. They will put it on the floor and attack you. They can shoot the ball incredibly well. So all-round solid performance by the team currently at the top of the Lithuanian league. There was that period in the midway through the 4th where Petrol Olimpija pretty much appeared to just run out of ideas. Got it to 6, but a few mistakes Klaipeda built the lead up again, and there was no way back. High-scoring encounter, a lot of highlights. Grant was a highlight reel throughout the game. So lots to enjoy if you're a Klaipeda fan. Well, Petrol Olimpija will drop to 1-4 alongside Besiktas. And Ostend and Strasbourg will play later today. The group could be really splitting with a 2-game gap between 4th and the 5th 16. Still plenty of games to go as we head towards the World Cup qualifier break. But for now, from Ljubljana, from me, it's been a privilege as always. Great performance by Klaipeda, but it'll be a good night, and we'll see you next week for more action from the Basketball Champions League.